Hello everyone and welcome to Big Rock Moto. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's episode on the 2024 Honda CRF450RL, which I am riding right now. Today's episode is going to be pretty simple. We are going to just take the bike on some kind of rocky enduro type trails. I'm riding near Big Bear Lake, California. There's a lot of good dirt bike, dual sport kind of terrain up here. Everything from moderate to extreme. And so we'll sample some stuff that's a little bit harder. And I want to see how this bike, it's mostly stock. Engine stock, ECU stock, exhaust is stock. The tires are different, but they're about the same kind of performance as the stock tires. I don't have anything extra on here except some little bags for luggage and some Tusk handguards, and that's it in terms of modification. So pretty much a stock bike, stock suspension. We'll see how this thing does keeping up with the KTMs that that are in front of me right here, and this kid on this KTM dirt bike with a license plate who seems to be riding like crazy, half my age and full of testosterone, so that should be fun to try to keep up with him. We'll see how the little Honda does, and talk about some of the fueling and throttle issues and fixes that I've done. My whole thing with this bike and the series on this bike has been, I didn't want to throw a ton of money at it and make it an expensive project. I wanted to keep it really simple, low cost, because I think there's, people really want that, and they're tired of all the super expensive builds I do on some of the other bikes. So that's kind of the theme of this bike, keep it affordable. And yeah, so let's go ride. Let's do it. Woo! Yoo! Already stalled out on me once. I was actually at a traffic light in Big Bear and it just stalls and dies, but hasn't done it on the trail. But I've been on mostly kind of higher speed stuff. In the rocks, I feel like these tires are just too hard. They feel like plastic. These Waypoint tires, not really a big fan of them for rocky stuff. Maybe I need to drop my pressure. I'm running 15 psi because, oh man, I gotta watch these rocks, because I don't want to get a pinch flat. I'm running just the regular tubes that came with the bike. Again, I'm trying to test this like other people would use it, not doing a ton of modification. So I don't have ultra heavy tubes. I don't have mooses. I don't have anything like that. These new double take mirrors are so much better than the previous ones. I really like this new generation of double take mirrors. They really stay in place. I mean, yeah, if you smash into a tree like I just did, they still move, but that's the design. They're supposed to move instead of break, but they just, the mounts are much better, the arms are much better, so that was a big improvement with these new double takes. Quick walk around of the bike. Like I said, it's mostly stock. So the bags, I've got the Tusk, I think these are called the Traverse, maybe? I'll put the name here. Really cool. They strap on. You don't even need a rear rack at all, so that's cool. No modifications. Put these bags right on. I'll link those below. The Tusk Olympus tank bag, small. I've got Tusk D-Flex Pro handguards, which bolt up to the factory handlebar, so very low cost solution there. Double take mirrors. The Tusk Waypoint tires, which are not really right for this kind of terrain. They're more of like a 50-50 tire, like dual sport, like you're going to commute and then do a little bit of dirt. They're really not aggressive enough for what I'm doing, but they're okay. Stock exhaust, stock foot peg, stock engine, everything else. Pretty much. Oh, and I have a Trailtech Voyager Pro, which I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. They have a lot of functionality. You've got the buddy tracking feature. If your buddies have them, you have all the bike displays for the TAC and different readouts from the bike. But the map is kind of limiting. It's kind of small, and it seems just a little bit old-fashioned. But it's still relevant, and I think it's still a good solution depending on what you're looking for. Seat concept seat, that's a huge upgrade. Everything else is stock, so So his clutch failed. His clutch is totally gone. So we have to get his bike back to the truck or the campground where we started the ride, which is some distance from where we just were. So we're riding the highway back, and it reminds me, I really like the Honda because if I have to punch out an hour or two on the highway, it's really a pretty smooth, comfortable place to be, honestly. It's not bad at all, unlike those bikes, which are kind of just only good for the dirt. So I do like that dual sport aspect of the Honda. So yeah, his clutch is gone, so we got to get him back to camp. And then Truman and I here, this guy in the blue jersey, we're gonna go. He's like an enduro guy, so he's gonna take me on some like difficult, crazy trail, and we'll see if I don't die and perish in the mountains here on the Honda. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's see. Already stalled. Whew. Yeah, this bike stalls out so badly. Every time I get hung up, I just stall. Yeah. This thing stalls really bad. I know, yeah, yeah. You gotta have really good clutch control and then try to pick a good line through all this. Oh, oh crap. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm on the struggle bus. Watch him come through. Okay. Whew, this is tough. Man, I'm having a heart attack trying to get through here. Abusing the hell out of my clutch and my tire. Damn it! Damn it! Well, that's bound to happen. Okay, I gotta get on from the other side. Balance it. Okay, we can do this now. Yoo-hoo! Woo! Hey! And stalling out. God! Whew. Okay, come on. We're almost up the hill. Whoa! Holy Whew! Okay, I need a break. Man, I am too old for this shit. Oh my god, this is tough. I used to do this a lot when I was like 25, 26 years old. A lot thinner, a lot fitter back then, and I was really practiced with doing this enduro type stuff. But man, now I just keep getting hung up, and it's like I know what I need to do, but my brain can't quite commit to doing it. And the constant stalling and flaming out does not help. So this bike is not rideable in this unless you do something to fix the stalling, in my opinion. And these tires are not that great, but mostly it's just my skill, which is not very good right now, as you can tell. But I'm gonna have an energy gel and then keep going. On the death march, the Trail of Tears. I'm gonna call this the Trail of Tears from now on. Oh, finally, a little flat section. That last section was tough, guys. I don't know if it comes through on film, but like that was tough for me. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's raining a little bit. And there's a thunderstorm moving our way, so we'd like to get off this mountain before the thunderstorm hits, but I guess that just adds to the drama, you know? Whoa! Shit. Stalls again. Jeez. All this thing does is stall. Tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. You! Okay. Man, I have so much respect for enduro riders who can just blast through this stuff on standing up on the pegs. I'm never going to be at that kind of a level, you know? Like, this is the best I can do, folks. Okay, please find a good line. Please find a good line. Ah. Just roll, just roll, just roll, just roll. Oh, shit. Okay, go that way. Go this way. Okay, we got it, we got it. Oh, shit. Rock, rock, rock. Ah. You know, when you're doing this, you're trying to protect your feet, protect your legs, not to smash your toes, you know, your feet. You gotta have enduro or motocross style boots for this, for sure, or else you're gonna totally wreck your feet and your ankles. Ha ha ha! Take that, John Bull! You could ride this on a gold wing. Whoa! I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the This would be a pretty tough climb coming up through here. Oh, shit. And I just don't know how much the skid plate can take, you know? This is really where you need a bike that has a lot of ground clearance. Scrape something there. Oh, shit. Is that it? Is that the hard part? You! Are we through the hard part? Holy shit. I hope I didn't break anything. Holy crap. I smashed rocks on this really hard a few times, like bang into that. The frame does go under here, so that's nice. Skid plate. Scratched that up pretty good. Scratched on my handguard real nice. Truman is like, okay, what's the big deal? I thought we were done with the hard stuff, and here we go again. Holy shit. Gosh darn it. Oh. There she goes. Oh. All right, the gear that I used for today's ride, and I'm filming this after the ride is over. I'm just going to go through this real quick. It's all wet, dirty, and gross because we got rained on pretty good at the end. These are the Liat dual axis knee guards. This is the Arai XD4 helmet I use. My older beat up XD4s, you can see it's all beat up and dirty for these really sweaty enduro rides because it's all mic'd up. I love my XD4. I have the XD5 too. Then for my rain jacket, which I did need today, this is the Moto Barfly rain jacket. And all this stuff's going to be linked below, and I appreciate it if you use my affiliate links because it helps support the channel. Climb vented socks, keep me nice and cool. Climb Aggressor minus 1.0 base layers, gross right now. These help keep you nice and cool. And then I've got my Alpenstars Tech Air Off-Road Airbag Vest. I did use this today. It does make you run a little bit hotter, and it is pretty heavy and bulky, but you kind of get used to it, and I love the protection that offers. Then from Moto, Wildcat 12-liter backpack. So then I'm testing out some new gear from Rocky Mountain with their MSR line. This is the MSR Legend. I would compare it pretty good to like the Climb Dakar stuff, if you're familiar with that line, but it's less than half the cost of that. So the Legend pants, which have pockets and vents, I was really happy with those. Legend gloves, which are real kind of dirt bike style, real thin glove, good ventilation. The MSR Legend jersey in blue, which is all gross and wet right now from the rain that we had. And yeah, so I really like all that stuff. So check all that stuff out with my affiliate links below. I really appreciate it. All right, well, I didn't die, so it's always a good day when nobody dies. That trail we did at the end, that John Bull trail, that was very, very difficult for me physically to do. We got through it. The motorcycle, as you saw, the only problem I really had with the motorcycle was the stalling. The stalling and flaming out was a huge problem. No joke, it probably happened 50 times. A lot of the times didn't even happen on camera. Just a horrible, horrible issue. And I would not take the bike in enduro type terrain, slow speed terrain ever again, unless I was able to somehow address that through changing the fueling or the ECU or the mapping or something. It was a huge, huge issue. The gearing's also pretty tall. I'd lower the gearing, I'd get different tires. I think if you fix the fueling, the stalling, got better tires and lowered the gearing, perfect. You're still 40 pounds heavier than a KTM or a Husky equivalent, but I could probably deal with that. And then it just comes down to rider skill. I had an awesome day. I was glad to be able to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. You know, the video never really portrays how difficult something is in real life. But if you want to go ride the trail yourself and you're in Southern California, John Bull Trail in Big Bear, California, go ride it and let me know, because it's actually pretty tough. There's some other good trails out there, Gold Mountain, White Mountain, Redondo Ridge, or Malcolm Smith Trail. I've done all of them. I used to do a lot more of this stuff, and I want to do more of it now. I want to get back in better shape and do more enduro riding. So I hope this was useful. Keep me in mind in the future for more content that's coming on the CRF450RL. Use my affiliate link, support Big Rock Moto when you can. I appreciate that. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Ride safe, and I'll see you out there.